hit
if I
record
take it.
now. I should be recorded now. I am recorded now.
So while you record, I'm gonna take a nap.
Or you can watch, either way.
Yeah. You know, watch me take a nap whenever you want.
That
Let
just
me
sounds creepy.
Yeah, no. Because you get to see the shit I do when I'm asleep.
Alright.
I sleep talk and sometimes I'll stop breathing. Like the breathing thing I told you.
Yeah.
Sometimes the last time I was told I was holding my breath was an hour and 30 minutes.
Wait a second. I know this map. This is from the DS.
Nintendo DS.
I would have to pick up hammer.
No. You was a big video.
Normal mode. Time gameplay. Oh, hello.
You was a big video.
Oh, jeez. Wait. Why is that up there? Finally got a fill. Mario.
Oh, that's scary.
Hammer. What do I do with the hammer? I don't know. I do know this map though. Alright, I guess I'll buy this gun. Hey, look, Bullet Bill.
Me and Weenie. Weenie and me. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Me and Weenie. You was a big idiot.
Yeah. Hey, I
It's
see
just so
Bowser.
weird.
I see what I gotta do. I gotta fill up each character with zombie souls.
Me.
See how I'm up there. But I know that this was from like the battle games.
Double points.
I'm kind of fucked up right now. Oh, you want me to tell you what I was crying about earlier?
I mean, that's if you want people to hear about that. Like if you're okay with that.
No, I don't mind telling you. Cause it was about. Okay, I'll tell you. So it was about this dude who was a nerd.
Oh.
And of course, it was, like a love story. So they're teenagers, but instead of it being in like a high school, it's in a Catholic church. Don't mind me with my eyes closed too if you check on me. Just trying to memorize it and also take a nap. Can't remember his name. Can't remember. Okay, I forgot his name. We'll just call him the nerd. Because they said that he was pretty much like a nerd. And that he didn't have any friends. So he was having a normal day at school and it's just usual.
Oh,
And
it's
you don't know anything about him. Like all you know is that he goes to a Catholic school and that he wears like nerd stuff. He also has glasses.
Yeah.
And he only has this one friend who's pretty much rich. But like they live in this small town, and on the way to school he sees this dude that is pretty much going to kill himself, so pretty much jump off a bridge. And eventually does. It doesn't show it, but we already know like later on in the book that he does. People forget
Okay.
about what happens to the dude. But anyways, so he's having a normal day and shit like that, and the school was saying, "Oh, we're giving our lunches to the poor, so we're going to be eating a bowl of rice
Okay.
for I think for the day or for a week." And this one girl's like, I'm not eating this shit. Like, oh, I'm not. So she eats chocolate, and the sister, which we all know what that means in Catholic or churches or anything. Uh, she's like, you are sick. Don't you feel bad about the about kids not being hungry? And she's like, the only thing I worry about is about me getting hungry. And do you? And she was like saying like, oh, you didn't even ask your parents on how they would feel about this. Plus, you're using our money for lunch for the kids, and they don't know where it's going to actually. And the sister church lady
What understood?
got pissed off and walked off. And then later on that day, the nerd was in the boys' locker room, and I was like, "Oh my god, yes!"
Okay.
And after that, he's like, "Oh yeah, like whatever." And then boom, they kiss. That was my favorite part, is about them kissing. And then after they kiss, he's like, what does he say? What does he say? I just read it today. He's like, what did he say? He says, fuck, he was like, oh, like, why'd you do that? And, like, don't you have a girlfriend and shit? And they were talking about, like, he said, yeah, I do, but, like, I really like you instead, like, men, like, boys and you, but mainly you. And he asked questions like, have you touched the girl's boobs before? The jealousy one? And he's like, yeah, they're pretty soft. He's like, what about you? He's like, oh, no, I'm like more like, I find like every time I look at a guy, I just feel more different than looking at a girl. So I mainly look at guys when I was younger. And the popular boy's he's like, oh, well, have you kissed anyone? And he's like, no, not even a girl. I just thought I was gonna be alone by myself, like forever. And he's like, so I'm your first kiss. And what do you mean by forever? And he tells him like when he was 12, like when he was like what I just told you about him finding out that men like he looked at boys a different way than girls. So pretty much more attractive girls. And he's like, well, like I'm glad that I'm here doing it with you. And they were in the like, and the nerd is like, will you ever like have sex with the girl that he was supposedly with? And he's like, no, I think I want to do it with a guy more. I think I want to do it with you. And they started making out, and then like the popular boy unbuttons his shirt, and then like puts his hand down his pants, and I'm like, oh shit. Oh, fuck. And then he stopped like after like a few like after two boxes. And I was like, I gotta go home. My mom's gonna be worried about me. And as he goes home, his mom was going in for a kiss on the cheek, and she smelled cigarette smoke. And she's like, were you smoking? And she's like, no, 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 I was just hanging out with my friend. He's the one that smoked. He blew like smoke in my face. And she like empty everything out just to see like if he was smoking. And she looked through his bag, into his pockets, and she seen this book that he got because his aunt gave him money for like a few stories back, because the aunt came over and talked to the mom. And gave him money so he could buy whatever he wanted, which he bought a book, of course. And his mom was like, well, I'm taking it because you probably like stole it. And he's like, no, I didn't steal it. Your auntie gave it to me, and pretty much you're stealing it from me. And she's like, I'm probably gonna burn it. And she's like, you're gonna burn it like how because they brought up Nazis and like saying like how the Nazis would always burn the books from
Yeah.
the Jews or whatever. And of course, she slapped him. And she's like, You don't talk to me like that. Go, like, go get ready for bed. So he goes and he gets ready for bed, and then he just goes to bed. Next morning, he wakes up, gets ready, tries to find something decent to look for the popular boy, and he walks past the mom, and he's like annoyed with the mom that morning. So he walks off
Oh, why did I buy that?
and goes to school, and like
Okay.
he steps, huh? Hmm? Anyways, he stops by a tree and takes off because he has like the vest, so he's just wearing a button-up shirt. So he puts his vest in his bag and just wears a button-up shirt and his jacket because I guess it's pretty cold there. And later on that day, the popular guy comes by, and the nerd also goes by, and he's like, the popular boy says, "Oh, I missed you so much," and the nerd's like, "I couldn't stop thinking about you. I kept dreaming about you," and they're like, "Man, I want to kiss you so bad," and he's like, "Not," and the nerd's like, "Not right here," and he's like, the popular boy's like, "It's okay, I know a place." Um, the jealousy girl looks at them, jealous as fuck, so she follows them into a scooter parking lot, which is like electrical bikes. I forgot what they're called.
Okay.
Like you actually have to use gas and shit. But
For
anyways, yeah,
motorcycles?
he's like, then it's like, what if someone comes? What if like someone catches us? He's like, and the popular boy's like, no one's not gonna come. Plus, if there's a motorcycle or two coming, we'll be able to hear it. So of course they made out, and then they walked back to I think it was no, they walked back to somewhere else, and the jealousy girl was eavesdropping on them and watched them kiss, and they walked off and they looked at the bridge where that guy that I told you earlier that jumped off the bridge and killed himself. They seen that they were putting up a fence so like no one could kill themselves, and they're wondering if they're gonna name the bridge after him because he was the last one to jump off and kill himself. And they were just having a normal conversation, and then these boys come up and they're like, "Oh, like just messing with him because he's gay and that he likes men," and ended up fighting him, the nerd. And the popular boy just stands there still, like doing nothing, like nothing, like he couldn't do anything. But and of course, they get called up to the principal. Like they say, like go to the principal's office for fighting. They go to the principal's office. They started telling the principal of the Catholic school about what happened and hating him for being gay. He's like, oh, he's here, and he's and he tried, and the nerd tried defending himself, but of course they wouldn't let him. So he let the boys go, but the principal kept the nerd in because they said that he was being a pedophile because he was kissing the popular boy, even though the popular boy was the first one to kiss him. And uh, the principal keeps him in, and he talks saying like, talks to him saying he's ill, and that since he's here, they're gonna help him get better, and so the sickness of being gay can go away. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up. This is like the real world right now. They think like we're sick or something.
Uh huh.
And um principal gets called well, he's like, oh, if you don't tell me right now, I'm gonna call the two people up and maybe even your parents. And he's like, I kissed him. And they're like, and then that's when he was going on with the whole like saying, oh, you're ill and shit. And then the one of the ladies up in the office was like, hey, this teacher's
Back to recording again. banana. I don't know what banana cola does for me. What? Okay, we're actually doing fairly good. What happens when I fill up all these these guys? I'm very curious. Dogs again? These dogs are weird. Peach is still there. Widow's wine. I've got 9 perks. Sounds very weird. Oh, hey, like a part. Oh. Oh yeah, I definitely want this. Okay, guys. Okay.
Double points.
Wait, I can't even see him. I know he's here somewhere. There he is. He's a Mario. Get out of here. I don't know what this was. Which one of these is max ammo? Probably this one over here. No, which one of these is max ammo? Haha, goodbye. Oh, you already done? Might as well get this too, I guess. Vulture's 8. I don't know what this does either. Ah. Stop it. I don't know what that sound is, but it's weird. I think I've got all the perks too, so. I think.
Fetch me their soul.
I'm not a hammer sensor. Gobblegum. 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 Whoa! First find stars. Oh. We're not 13. Okay. And now I'm finding stars. Oh, there's Pack Punch, I see. When is this? I don't want that. No. I'm faster than you. I'm faster than you. You ain't catching me. Hopefully this unlocks. Pack Punch. Okay, 5 more. No. No, I didn't jump. There's gotta be another step after this to beat it, right? I'm now 13. Still chasing me, that's funny. I wonder if the hammers have anything to do with anything. That's Luigi. where are these last 2 stars? Ah, so it's not money being okay. No. Might as well pick up these timbers, right? I mean, I don't know what it's for, but... Wait. I guess look at perks. Hang on a second. Okay, how many can I get? Did I try to carry? Cool. I can still get more, apparently. Double tap 2.0. Oh. Then I get double tap. Trying to get double tap. Okay, I got all the perks. It must be double. I mean, 2% I have. You have all the hammers. What does that mean? Does that mean I can do this? Cool. That's ammo. Where's that last star at, I wonder? Is it behind a perk, maybe? Oh, wait, it's right there. Now what? You need to do all the rituals. What? I mean all the rituals. What else I gotta do? All I gotta do is just wait. Dang. Alright. Oh, crap. All right. All right, here we go. Nope. Look at my freaking points, man. Spawn continuous. Sweet. Reload. White. Alright, what does this mean? Oh shit. It's...
Fetch me their souls.
What do I buy the end of that? Is this over here? I did it! I beat it first try! Okay, I wasn't expecting to beat it first try. Almost all my kills were headshots. Look at that. Oh my gosh, my score! I got every perk. I had 3 guns. I didn't even go down once. I am proud of myself. Success! Success! Woohoo! Woohoo! I don't even think I really talked. I was just really determined. But I am becoming the best. Me being able to beat that map on the first try without even knowing about it. I just guessed at most things. Like, I didn't know what the hammers were for. I didn't know that well, that last star was a little bit of a tricky one to find. Because it was in the pack punch, I didn't even notice it was there. And getting all the hammers, like, I figured that was something, I just didn't know what. Getting the points was easy. Getting all the perks was actually pretty easy, but all on its own. I even got Tombstone, which I didn't even need. But, yeah. I am the best. For myself. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like. And, voila, let's go.